U.S. to keep land borders with Canada and Mexico closed until September 21. To minimize the spread of COVID-19, including the Delta variant, the United States is extending restrictions on non-essential travel at our land and ferry crossings with Canada and Mexico through September 21. USA extends Mexico and Canada border closures. Land borders with Mexico and Canada to remain closed till September 21. Biden administration is under political and business-led pressure to reopen borders. Despite political and business-led pressure, the Biden administration has appeared to be in no hurry to soften restrictions at U.S. land crossings with Canada and Mexico, which are shut to discretionary travel. U.S. government officials announced today that despite Ottawa's decision to open its border to vaccinated Americans, the closure of U.S. land borders with Canada and Mexico has been extended to non-essential travel such as tourism through at least September 21. To minimize the spread of COVID-19, including the Delta variant, the United States is extending restrictions on non-essential travel at our land and ferry crossings with Canada and Mexico through September 21, while continuing to ensure the flow of essential trade and travel, U.S. Department of Homeland Security wrote on Twitter. In coordination with public health and medical experts, DHS continues working closely with its partners across the United States and internationally to determine how to safely and sustainably resume normal travel. U.S. Travel Association Executive Vice President of Public Affairs and Policy Tori Emerson Barnes issued the following statement on the announcement that the United States has extended border restrictions on Mexico and Canada. Travel restrictions are no longer protecting us from the virus, vaccines are. Every day that our land borders remain closed delays America's economic and jobs recovery, causing greater damage to the millions of people whose livelihoods depend on travel and tourism. For each month the status quo continues at the Canadian border, America's #1 source market of inbound arrivals. The United States loses $1.5 billion in potential travel exports, leaving countless American businesses vulnerable. Entry restrictions were urgently needed before effective COVID-19 vaccines were widely available, but these shutdowns carried a steep price: the loss of more than 1 million American jobs and $150 billion in export income last year alone.